non-biblical prophets found in the Book of Mormon, like Zenos and Zenock, they literally their sermons are literally on Jesus Christ. In fact, there's a part in the Book of Mormon, I think it's Amulek. It's either Alma or Amulek, who literally is talking about how he's like, Zenos said this about the Son of God, and Zenock said this about the Son of God, and Nahum said this about the Son of God. And all those prophets are not even in the Old Testament. They're gone. Nobody even believes that they exist. And out of all the records that they had available to them, Alma, whoever it was that was talking about this, like, mentions those ones because they were the most plain and precious when it came to the doctrine of a son of God. That's what I'm realizing. I came across this concept in a JST, like there was a footnote. I think it was in the book of Malachi, where like the word son had been taken out of the book. And I just started to the recent realization that I've had is that, you're taught in the church that like things were taken out of the Bible. Things were taken out of the Bible. It was corrupted. It was, things got lost. Things got lost in translation or whatever. But I'm realizing, dude, and a lot of this has to do with the book that Tom that I did an interview with in his book kind of opened my eyes to this idea. But not only were things taken out and lost in translation, there is evidence in the Book of Mormon to support that it wasn't like oopsie daisies, we lost those things. It was doctrine about the Son of God in Old Testament times that seems to have been targeted and surgically removed in order to erase that doctrine, which is crazy, dude. Put it to the test. As you read through the Book of Mormon and as you look at, as you compare the Old Testament to the Old Testament writings in the Book of Mormon, you'll find things like that. And you'll find that they all have to do with the doctrine of a Son of God. Very interesting.